Hi there. We're on day 363 of our Through the New Testament in 1 year. We're getting pretty close here. So, today we are doing Revelation chapter 20. There's only 2 chapters left. We get towards the end, okay? Now all the evil has been dealt with, killed, thrown in the lake of fire, okay? But there's still more, okay? 1,000 years. Then I saw an angel coming down from heaven, holding in his hand the key to the bottomless pit and a great chain. And he seized the dragon, that ancient serpent, who is the devil and Satan. Right? Same serpent that was in the tree. And bound him for 1,000 years. And threw him into the pit, and shut it and sealed it over him, so that he might not deceive the nations any longer, until the 1,000 years were ended. After that, he must be released for a little while. And this is where Jesus reigns for 1,000 years with an iron rod, right? But then I saw thrones, and seated on them were those to whom the authority to judge was committed. Also I saw the souls of those who had been beheaded for the testimony of Jesus and for the word of God, and those who had not worshipped the beast or its image and had not received its mark on their foreheads or their hands. They came to life and reigned with Christ for 1,000 years. Right? It's going to happen. The rest of the dead did not come to life until the 1,000 years were ended. Right? This is the first resurrection. Right? Blessed is the Holy One. Blessed and holy is the one who shares in the first resurrection. Over such, the second death has no power. But they will be priests of God and of Christ, and they will reign with him for 1,000 years, right? And after that, all the rest of them will be wakened up, right? When the 1,000 years are ended, Satan will be released from his prison and will come out to deceive the nations that are at the 4 corners of the earth, Gog and Magog, to gather them for a battle. Their number is like the sand of the sea, right? All the people who ever did not follow Christ, right, will be resurrected for a final battle. Won and well for them, right? And it says there's a lot of them. Their number is like the sand of the sea. Right? Get all the sand from all the beaches and all the oceans of the world and count them up. Right? That's the number. And they marched up over the broad plain of the earth and surrounded the camp of the saints and the beloved city. But fire came down from heaven and consumed them. Right? And the devil who had deceived them was thrown into the lake of fire and sulfur where the beast and the false prophet were. Right? And they will be tormented day and night forever and ever. There you go. Judgment before the great white throne. Okay, now evil has been completely vanquished. Then I saw a great white throne and him who was seated on it. From his presence, earth and sky fled away, and no place was found for them. And I saw the dead, great and small, standing before the throne, and books were opened. Then another book was opened, which is the book of life. Right? Jesus talked about that a lot. And the dead were judged by what was written in the books according to what they had done. And the sea gave up the dead who were in it. Death and Hades gave up the dead who were in them, and they were judged, each one of them according to what they had done. Then death and Hades were thrown into the lake of fire. This is the second death, the lake of fire. And if anyone's name was not found written in the book of life, he was thrown in to the lake of fire. Okay? You need Jesus, all right? So you need Jesus, all right? That's how your name gets in there. That's how it stays in there. You won't be judged for what you've done because Jesus paid for it all, right? Good stuff. We'll mark that one complete. Take a little peek ahead. The new heaven and the new earth. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. My favorite verse in the entire Bible is in Revelation 21. Right here. Right? 21:4. Right? Dwelling place, God is with man, and he will dwell with them, and he will be his people, and God himself will be with them as their God. Right? He will wipe away every tear from their eyes, and death shall be no more. Neither shall there be mourning, nor crying, nor pain any more, for the former things have passed away. Right? Best verse in the whole Bible. So, but we will get to that tomorrow, right? It's only 2 days left, and we're going to start something brand new. I'm still not sure we're going to start yet, but I better make it up pretty quick, because it'll be starting here on Thursday. So, but have a good day, right? The last few days of 2025. What a year it has been, right? Crazy stuff. You know it's the end times because, all the stuff going on. You don't have to look far to see the proof, right? Catch up on anything you missed and give us a like if you think about it. And tomorrow we'll do it again. See ya.